The disease of obesity is now an epidemic plaguing this country. You might wonder why I use words like disease and epidemic when talking about obesity, but these are not my words. They're the words of the Centers for Disease Control. These are words that they use because obesity is killing Americans more and more each day. And it fits all their criteria for a disease, and it has become the worst epidemic this country has ever seen. I'd like you to take 1 minute to think about the people in your life. How many of them are overweight? How many children do you know who are overweight or on the path? 1 in 6. That's how many children in America are overweight today. That's over 12 million children suffering from this disease. 80% of them will continue to suffer with it into adulthood. That means only 20% will make it into adulthood without a death sentence hanging over their head. 9 million children today have that death sentence. And make no mistake, it is a death sentence. Obesity lists in the top 10 among the reasons for causes of death in America, and it may be significantly underreported. Conditions like cardiovascular disease and cancer have their own category, but many times their contributing factors are obesity. Today, I'd like to talk to you about what causes this condition and what we can do to fix it. What's causing this condition is the choices that each one of us make every day, the choices that our children are making. The average child today chooses to participate in many more sedentary activities than any time in history. They're playing video games, watching TV, or playing on the computer for over 44 hours each week. Johns Hopkins and the Centers for Disease Control conducted a study that directly related these activities with obesity. In their study, they showed that for every hour compared to one of their classmates, a child has a 16% greater chance of being obese. And it's not just the time they're spending in front of these activities, it's what they're choosing to eat during them. Items like potato chips, candy, and sodas are common things to find with any child watching television or playing video games. 1 can of soda a week can cause a weight gain of nearly 100 pounds in 5 years' time. As you can see, it easily adds up. In 10 years, it's 200 pounds that a child will not have a chance to work off. So how do we cure this epidemic? It starts with each one of us here today. Many parents think that their children don't listen to them. Maybe they're not, but they're certainly watching what we're doing. In their study by Johns Hopkins University noted that overweight children have a 65% greater chance of having overweight parents. As you can see, it's up to us to be role models for these children, to show them what they need to be eating, what activities they should be participating in, and to show them that it's okay to turn off the TV and the video games. We must be willing to set these boundaries, not only for our children, but for ourselves. If we do this, I see a future where our children lead happier, healthier lives, where we have a nation that's free of this epidemic. So today, I arm you with knowledge. Knowledge on what causes this disease and what you can do to cure it. But this is not an overnight process. It takes many small steps, and each one is important. Today, I ask for just one small step. When you go home, when you would normally sit down in front of the TV, I ask you to leave it off, to make tonight a No TV Tuesday, to make that choice, to set that example. By doing this one simple thing, you could start on the path to saving lives. That life might be yours, or it could be the life of a child you love. So I ask you today to make today a No TV Tuesday.